Hello and welcome. Welcome in. It is Thursday, and sorry I'm late. Partially late because I just fell, but I'm okay.
You fell.
Yeah, oh, did I fall? I certainly did. I was more worried about the equipment. Now, Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, had a very serious fall a couple of days ago.
Why is it
And
so?
I'm not saying
You're so far down.
I'm not saying that I.
Look, I'm too short. My
You're
head gets
interrupting
cut
me. Well, you're gonna have to sit up on something then. We just threw this together today. We'll see. Maybe we'll work the details out.
Yeah, why are we so?
Anyway, so yeah, you interrupted my story. So Tanya fell. I don't know how many people had seen her fall, but yeah, she fell. We're so glad she's okay. I'm okay too, but I told her that Josh from Resort TV One fell a while back. Tanya now fell. I said, "Don't worry, Tanya, my time is coming." So there you go. I was trying to get by the computer and I was trying to fix some wires, and what did I do? I tripped on the wires. Everything went down, including the camera and the laptop. But everything looks good. Everything's working. Oh, I fell in the garage, yeah, several weeks ago, but I'm gonna maybe bring this camera down because Jillian's feeling short. That's not bad. That is not bad.
My hair looks like Hermes' hair from what's it called? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If it was dark.
And Tim Tracker also fell. Yes. So it's vloggers life, man. It's live stream life.
Or it's just anybody's life, because I'm pretty sure every single person on this earth has fallen at a time or another.
Oh God, I fall enough. I do fall enough. Let me just send.
Clumsy.
I am definitely clumsy. Let me just. Oh, I don't want to share my screen yet. Do you guys like the background? We've got a brand new background, and I think it looks really good. It might look better than I expected. I just literally pulled it out of the Amazon bag, and that's another reason why I'm a little bit late. But wouldn't you rather see that background? I was so excited to start with that background tonight.
Oh.
So let me just make sure I sent that. Perfect. And we're going to welcome everyone in.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Kingston says, I feel late. Thank you so much, Alfred. I love it too. It's really sweet. It's the center of the happy place. I mean, it's the hub, and it's at night. I mean, what's better than that?
Want to say hi? I can't hear you.
Okay, let's see. Let's welcome in Savannah Kosh.
Okay.
Oh boy. I'll watch this after it streams, she says. But Savannah, welcome in. Savannah K. I don't want to mispronounce that name. Also, Ines, maybe. Welcome in the Sure Nuts. Anais. And
I had a friend with that name.
Okay. And Hannah. DJ Evan, our newest Patreon, another Patreon. Elizabeth C. Welcome in. Paul D is here. Linda Hoffenmeyer is here. Carla Melvin is here. Donna Kennedy is here. We also are welcoming in Magical Monica. Hello, my friend. Alyssa and Neil, Disney family, is here. Pollyanna Buff is here. My Disney World Fix is in the chat, but he will be making his appearance in just a moment after we take some roll call. Donna Kennedy is here. Let's see. J. Raphael is here. Welcome in, everyone. Super Disney fan MJR is also here. Wendy Montero, hello. Jessica Saving for Disney is here. You like how I say your name too, Jessica? James G is here. Philip Standing says, London is calling in. Who is answering? It is my Disney World Fix and Living in Diz with the new background. Dean Blackfire. Hello, Dean. What's up? Dean says, I seen it. I'm glad she was okay. We saw it too. We had her up on the big screen. We were just finishing dinner, and I heard boom, and I looked back, and the screen was black. I'm like, say something, say something, say something. And then she was okay. My family doesn't care much. I fell. Everything went with me, and nobody even came in the room. Cookie Harris. That's because I fall. Right, because I fall too much. So it's like they're all used to it. Christina P is here. And I think that rounds out everybody so far. Dominica is here. Hello, Dominica. How's things way up north? Crystal, hello, Crystal. Let's see. Epcot Forever is here. Daniel Lynch is here. Pete McDevitt. Pete, I am now Dole Whip Dad without the Dole Whip scene. I feel like Dole Whip Dad now. Now I just need some lights over here, but yeah, I might even leave this up next time I'm on Pete McDevitt's show instead of my 6-time Patriots flag, but we'll see. It's just nice. We got a lot of people in here taking a little bit to do roll call. Cheryl Williams is here. Crayola Kid, way over on the left coast. Hannah Anderson is here. Awesome, awesome, guys. Let's bring in one of our best friends in real life and in YouTube life. It's Aaron from My Disney World Fix. He's going to join us for tonight's unique bracket. Tonight's bracket.
It's a very Epcot night for me.
Oh, look at that. Special ears right there. Look like maybe an Etsy thing.
Oh, no, they're cargo.
Oh, cargo. So cargo.
Yes,
Maybe
they're cargo ears.
At some point. Can we see a close-up on those ears?
With the figment
By the way,
ones?
my back is a little sore now.
Oh yeah, he wore those.
My mom says you're always falling like your mother.
Yeah, say if your mom said.
Nice. Look at that. So Cargo does some nice stuff.
So it's a very Epcot night for me because I'm also wearing the Epcot Forever shirt and Magic Band too. So
nice. Donna Kennedy is I lost it. She said she was diamond painting while listening, which is cool.
Where'd you move on?
Oh, you got so bad.
Do you?
Okay, so like a diamond painting is like they come with like a whole bunch of these like little tiny like diamond squares like thingies, or they can be circles, and you stick them on this like huge. It's so cool. I have to show it to you.
Okay,
I really want to do one.
Claudia Only is here. She loves the ears. And let's see.
Hi, Beth.
Jill, you need to put on your Mulan ears since I'm wearing ears.
It's a Epcot night, he said.
I mean, my best friend's on the phone.
I'm sporting the favorite thing that I bought last week at MK, which is the new Mickey Slap band. Maybe some people in chat were live when I bought that, but it's a magic band.
This needs to be repainted.
With the new style Mickey.
Reanimated
Mickey. Very nice.
Nothing can stop you now, Corey.
Nothing can stop us now. I'll tell you how. Okay, so let's explain all the names here I think are pretty certain on how the bracket works, but we'll talk about how the bracket works. So bracket wise, my neck is tightening up. So Aaron, in case you didn't hear, I took a nice big ball on my side. So I told Tanya I'd be next. So apparently I predicted the future. And Phil, I took the camera with me, the laptop with me, and everything else.
Anyways, Beth, I had to make a new account. So I'm gonna friend request you.
So how the bracket works is it's just like the NCAA tournament for basketball. When you put basketball teams together, the winner moves on to the next bracket till they get to the finals. We always put Disney-related subjects together, and we all vote in the chat, and we figure out who moves on and who the champion is. We figured out champions for Magic Kingdom rides, Hollywood Studios rides, resorts, different things, movies, different things like that. So
I'm not sure, Jay, because
thanks, Claudia. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I might have a little stiffness or tightness, so I'll use my percussion gun later.
You are going to feel that in the morning, Corey.
Maybe.
I just might. Life with Lena. Hello and welcome.
I don't know, Jay. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's kind of ridiculous to charge
Hi, Lena.
to watch Mulan. And it doesn't. I don't like the cast.
So I think I've explained it. We need to.
Hi, Roxy.
Hi, Roxy. Welcome in. We need to see if we have a mod available that can count for us. And when we put
not me
two matchups, together, I know Neil says it's time to give myself some therapy. Good thing I know what to do. Yeah, so when we put a matchup together, the top subject is 1, the bottom is 2. So do not enter the word, enter the number, so it's easier to count. So
It's a Q.
Yes, the word Q should not be spoken today, although it could be. So the subject is this. Some people have asked. It's where you would prefer to sleep in Disney, and no resorts count. Our family's talked about this all the time. So if we're like up in the haunted mansion and we're in the attic, you know, we might say, ooh, I could spend the night right there near Constance. That would be so cool. So that's what spawned this subject. So it's a fun look at where we might prefer to sleep, one over the other. Like Alina says, hello all. Thanks for the warm welcome on my phone. So can't tag. Oh, well, hang out with us. Thanks for coming in. If you want to join the family, make sure you subscribe in case you are not subscribed yet. And we do a lot of fun Disney things here, including live streaming from Disney property. So I am going to refresh my screen so we can get started and open up my chat on the side here. The Disney brackets have been pretty popular, so I wanted to come back with it tonight. Next week, maybe we'll do trivia. All right. Let's see.
So wait, I have one question to ask before we get started. Corey, where did you get your background? Did you order that on Amazon or what?
Yeah, I ordered it on Amazon for $20, and they have several different ones. My top choices was this one, and what was the other one? Was it the hub again?
You're telling me that Spaceship Earth was not included in your options that you were wearing?
Well,
that is such a betrayal.
It was cheap enough that if I looked for it, I bet there's one there. I bet there's one.
You betrayed Jill so bad.
You know, she didn't even say anything, so that's good. He said, "You mean to tell me you didn't get a Spaceship Earth one?" I'm like,
"Oh, don't say anything."
Don't start fires. All right.
I'm just saying.
Yes, you can steam it. So I'm gonna see if I can borrow one from someone at work.
Yeah, you got to get those hole creases out.
Yeah, it's plastic. Well, I don't know if it's plastic. It's a material that shouldn't be iron though, but you could steam it out. And I just literally took it out of the package.
All right, Jay, to answer your question, I'm not eating poutine. I'm eating lasagna.
I've got some salad waiting for me with spaghetti.
Did you place your mobile order yet?
Yes, I placed my mobile order and we're good to go. So could Elizabeth or Neil, are you available to count for us? So I got this new credit card that came with simple designs. So look what I came up with. LID loves pizza. So talk with the chat for one moment. I had a big spider walk across the room, and I'm gonna go get it.
Oh, well, better him than me. So what's up, everyone? Welcome to tonight's bracket stream here on Thursday night. I'm Aaron, my Disney World Fix, and I'm just guest starring tonight, as the case may be. So how are y'all doing on this fine Thursday evening? I think I can remove my ears now. I only wanted those for the intro. Well, thank you, DJ Evan. Elizabeth can't count tonight. I'll make sure he sees that. Jay, he has Magic Kingdom on Saturday, and they've already got their stream scheduled. Hey, Crayola Kid. See, y'all are here. My chat is here. I'm doing good, Paul D. How are you doing? Hey, Jordan, what's up, buddy? Dean Blackfire, how you doing? Good evening, Alfred. Hey, Donna. So I'm interested to see how this particular bracket's going to go. I mean, it's not the one that I had the idea for. I'm still waiting on Corey to get around to my spectaculars bracket, but
And that is which one?
the nighttime spectaculars bracket.
And what does that entail?
Oh, just a bracket of all the nighttime spectaculars, old and new.
Okay.
I sent you a list.
Did you? Okay. I'll have to look back on it. I'm watching that spider. I sprayed him. He's dying slowly. So let's do this.
Just grab a shoe. Whack.
It looks like I'm going to have to count tonight. So
no, it is not homemade.
you'll have to entertain while I count.
Oh, don't tell me that's saving for Disney. I'm trying to save money.
All right, here we go. We're going to start, guys. Get ready to vote 1 or 2. This will be a lot of fun. It always gets more intense towards the end. Let's see how this one turns out because it is a different kind of bracket. I'm going to share my screen.
Well, Kim, it's my castle, so we'll just sell that right off the bat.
Here we go. World Showcase Japan. I think this spawns good conversation too. So World Showcase Japan versus Outside Star Tours.
I read so fast. I heard you all the way from my room.
Can you help me? We need help counting.
Japan, 100%, dude.
I'm with Jill on this. Air conditioning. I mean, I love Star Tours, but I love the Japan Pavilion more.
So here's my contest. This is how I contest that. So Star Tours outside, you can sleep up where the Ewoks sleep. And in my mind, being a Star Wars fan, who would not want to sleep where the Ewoks sleep up above in the trees?
Because I know myself and I know I need it cool to be able to actually fall asleep.
And you could like roll over and face the big AT-AT that's there in the walkway.
Oh wait,
So,
I guess I need to put my vote in the chat.
Now Japan is beautiful. It's certainly one that I would choose over a lot of others, but it happens to be pitted against Star Tours.
Okay, but
it's behind the helmet.
There's
the
also
helmet.
like the cultural like museum. It's quiet. It's cool in there. And
Oh
then
yeah,
the beautiful shop. Yeah.
The Kawaii Museum.
You could also sleep up on the pagoda, which seems pretty nice, and in that hidden area next to the restaurant.
Oh my gosh, the fountain, Jill. The fountain.
The fountain.
Oh, is Alfred counting for me? He says 17. Did that win? Let's see. We're gonna count up 4 Star Tours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 to 13. So Star Tours wins.
Wait, what?
Star Tours wins.
Who said? Hold on. That's weird because I'm seeing a whole bunch more ones.
All right, count them up.
I ain't doing that.
Come on, Jill. Help out.
No.
What do you mean, thanks? What did I do?
All right, we'll nominate a counter, and then we'll go with that. So, if Hannah wants to count for us, she can count for us. And we'll wait for her answer. Tell us what won. That's what we're going with.
All right.
So
I will be right back. I need to get a paper towel.
while we wait for that answer, yeah. Go ahead, Hannah, count and give us the results. So there's 2 good cases for Japan. Or
there's way more than 2.
So what I'd like to say is when something wins on some of them, like where exactly? Because there's so many different places. I already stated my case for Star Tours. It would be,
I stayed in my cave.
yeah, I would sleep near the garden if I slept.
The Zen Garden?
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
it's common, but sleeping on rocks? Okay.
No, beside it. 13 to 22. Which one wins?
All right.
Exactly. Alfred will double check and Hannah will be the main counter. When it's really close, we'll need Alfred to help too.
Judges say
22-1, says Linda. 22 ones. So it looks like Japan wins.
As it should.
I saw your statement about the spider, David T. So Japan moves on.
As it should.
I mean, we're going to move on right here. All right. Got some ads here. Next up is Splash Mountain versus It's a Small World.
Oh. Well, good luck, Roxy. Choosing.
Welcome in, Dawn from Canada. So we're voting on the bracket tonight, and we are doing where would you sleep in Disney, not resorts. And I'm sure when you pick one or the other, one or two, you have in mind exactly where you'd like to sleep. If I was going to sleep in Splash Mountain, one place that intrigues me is out when you first come outside and it's playing that calming music and you've got the garden out there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Take me out just a little bit more so you can sleep at night. You can see the stars and you can see the castle off to the right. That would be my spot. Where would be your spot in Splash Mountain?
In the cave where Brer Bear is getting attacked by the bees.
Very different from mine. Interesting. Now, It's a Small World. It's all kind of the same. I guess you don't have to even choose. I wouldn't sleep in Small World.
What, you don't want to hear It's a Small World 30,000 times?
Definitely not.
I said this on my vlog that I'm still editing. I got to finish editing it tomorrow for my premiere on Saturday. But there was a time that I hated Small World because of the song. But since I got my annual pass, it really grew on me, and I kind of love the ride.
Thank you, Hannah. Splash Mountain.
I don't hate the song like I used to.
Okay. Thank you, Hannah. Let's separate that chat and we'll move on to the next matchup. We've got the UK in the World Showcase versus Everest. So, I don't know. Where would you sleep in the UK? You know what probably counts? Does it count where you're at? I'm going blank.
Christopher Robin's room.
Ooh, yes, you nailed it. You nailed it. Christopher Robin's room is a good one. Everest, I'd probably like to sleep at the top where the track runs out. You got to throw a mattress down there, but that would be a beautiful view at night. Also, looking at the stars, you can look through the tracks. You can see all of Disney World.
Unless you toss a turn like I do, in which case I would roll off.
Elizabeth C said on the benches in the garden. So you guys can kind of say where you would like to stay as well after you voted. And we can see a few of those. And I'll read some of those out. Park Road says you can sleep in Christopher Robin's room. Exactly.
Right.
The Disney app date night ideas is hilarious. Is there an app for that?
No, the regular My Disney Experience app had a pop-up tonight suggesting Disney park-based date ideas.
Oh.
And I hadn't got to look at it yet.
That's interesting. Everest, I would sleep in the queue. Yeah.
Cargo's got a point.
Park Road said they'd sleep in the queue. Aaron, if you
Oh.
sleep at Everest, you can weave a blanket out of hair ties. If anybody could do it, it'd be So Cargo.
All right, here, just so Cargo can see me wearing them. There they are, wearing her ears.
Donna Kennedy would sleep in the UK out back where the band plays.
Yeah, I thought about that one too.
I consider the garden area where Alice meets people, where it's pretty at night with all the lights.
Oh yeah,
that's a nice little spot too. 9-18, the UK wins. Thank you, Hannah. Paul Standing says we could sleep in the Banks house in Cherry Tree Lane. Ooh, that's another nice one. So the UK,
but it doesn't exist yet, though.
And it won't for any time soon. I saw a blurb today that the Ratatouille sign was taken down.
Oh yeah, but basically what they did is it's a light up sign, and they just took the cover off of it that says Ratatouille. The inside lights are exposed.
Oh, okay.
So it makes me think they're doing some sort of electrical work on it.
Oh, right. 9-18 is the right number. Thank you so much for your double check.
Because if they were trying to hide it for any other reason, they would have just probably put like a plastic bag on it or something.
Kimberly from Park Road says it didn't work out too well for people that tried to camp near the Yeti. You could put a ponytail in your hair and sleep better, says Jessica. Standing up in the phone booth, says Donna Kennedy. Apparently, Donna has giraffe qualities because if you pay attention on Kilimanjaro Safari, giraffe sleep standing up. Journey, speaking of Kilimanjaro Safari versus Journey into Imagination. Those two are so different, but this was a random mix-up, so it is what it is. We get what we get. UK has more places to sleep.
Do I really need to state my vote? I mean,
yes, you do. You need to say where. If I know one place you wouldn't sleep in, Figment, is when the skunk farts.
No, I would not sleep in there. I'm thinking the Sound Lab.
Sound Lab. It's very calming in there, and
yeah, exactly.
The sound is what it is because of the walls, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good spot. I would probably, for the heck of it, you're in Figment. I would probably sleep in his house. Maybe sleep in the kitchen on the floor, and you would fall asleep looking at so many cool things above you on the ceiling / floor, wouldn't you?
I know. Would you want to sleep in Figment's house?
What's that?
Would you want to sleep in Figment's house?
Well, yeah. I'd be sleeping on the ceiling. Linda said she would sleep on the savannah with the giraffes. So Cargo said, I'd sleep on the upside down ceiling. Exactly. I agree with you. Whenever I pass through there, I always look up to try to find something I've never seen before.
I do too.
I'm always successful with that. James says, did you hear about Avengers Campus at DCA? Everybody in chat. Oh, I have not. Magical Monica says, same area for me, Corey. If I was going to do the safari just for the heck of it, and by the way, safari wins big. Hey, Diane. On the safari. I'm trying to take.
See, that's why I didn't pick the safari, because I can't think of one place that I would feel comfortable sleeping on the safari.
Yeah, there's so many different places. I think I would sleep in that area where you see people on the safari. It's like a balcony, and I think they do a dinner there. I'd sleep on the balcony. What'd you say? Yeah, it's in the Savannah area. Park Road says the lions have air-conditioned rocks. I'd probably sleep there as long as the lions don't try to eat me. Make sure they're well fed. All right. Yes, Hannah. You state your case, Hannah. Hannah says, everybody please vote once. All right, let's separate that stream. We are going to give the win to the Safari and move on to the next. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. And we're going to move on to the next matchup. Nobody knows what it is. Neither do I. I'm feeling really comfortable with my background, Aaron. This feels nice. It's like I almost want to do more live streams from home now because it's cool. Background.
Well, see, here's the thing. Now you've got a good background for our Disney playground.
Oh, there you go. And it's portable.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Where are we going to do it?
I don't know. I mean,
you are welcome to come here and do it.
We still need to talk about that with Andy, because I know I want us to do it together in person as much as possible.
Kim says it almost looks like I'm in the park. Thank you. It poured at the park today, apparently. So our matchup is Carousel of Progress versus World Showcase China.
Did you say China?
Yes. World Showcase
wait for it.
China.
Wait for Jill.
Versus Carousel of Progress.
Wait for it.
Yeah, wait for it.
I'm going Carousel of Progress personally, but
so if you were going Carousel of Progress, where would you sleep? I'd probably choose the first room. I like the Christmas area. It would be between the first one.
There she is.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I'd pick either. Okay, I'm trying to remember the scenes. I like the Christmas scene for that. And
cozy.
I think the 40 scene would be a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but what about the House of the Whispering Willows? Very, very common, very, very beautiful, very ancient.
Where would you sleep if you could sleep in Carousel of Progress?
I simply wouldn't.
Hey, at least she's honest.
But what if it wasn't going?
Let's talk in the People Mover.
Oh well.
But in the Carousel of Progress, the rat race.
Kim from Park Road says, "I love the Carousel of Progress, but if you're really tired, it's a great place for a nap. I may have accidentally fallen asleep in there a few times. Oh, I've taken a couple minutes too to myself. So
on my March 8th, I think it was March 8th, 2018 trip, my first trip to Disney in 11 years. A couple years back, I went with my brother and his best friend Justin. They both fell asleep on Hall of Presidents.
Oh.
I had to elbow them and wake them up.
Thank you, Alfred. Thank you, Hannah, for your counting. And it looks like by a landslide, it is Carousel of Progress.
You purposefully did that to make me angry.
No, it was a random draw.
Yep.
Everything got mixed up by the computer.
Totally.
I didn't even know what was coming up next.
Sure.
No World Showcase has won yet. Oh, yes, it has. Yeah, the UK won.
And Japan.
Oh, shoot.
Stop trying to lie. You ain't cute.
The Land versus Spaceship Earth. The Land, the Land is pretty much like the Carousel of Progress version of Epcot.
No, it's not at all.
I think I'd go Spaceship Earth on this.
Oof.
Why did I stay away from Disney so long? A lot of personal reasons, but the biggest reason, I guess I could say, is money.
Sleep on any of the stages, Jill. You could sleep on any of the stages. You can remember, guys. You can sleep anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be the ride vehicle.
Anywhere I want.
Where would I stay on Spaceship Earth?
I'm thinking the Phoenicians.
I might surprise you. Or the Phoenicians is the boat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it or not, I really think what looks cozy is the second scene when they're writing on the walls of the cave. It just looks like a cozy place to hang out with the family. back then. Like
Honestly, my two choices are either the boat or Rome burning.
Rome is nice, but I would take the cave. Where would you take Tammy? Where would you sleep in Carousel of Progress?
Not Carousel.
Sorry. I meant Spaceship Earth. Where would you sleep? Definitely wouldn't sleep in the extra. Read all about it.
Oh, why not, Corey?
She'd like to be at the top, looking up at the Earth.
Hey, that's a good choice too.
That is. You know, I've turned my flashlight on in there, and it's basically Disney's attic. There is like so much junk up there that I don't think they want you to see.
I believe it.
Yeah. So Cargo says, I want to live in the house in Living with the Land, grow my own food. I have my pets. Oh, yeah, that's a good supporting argument.
My problem with living in that house on Living with the Land is the dog would be constantly barking. Roof, roof, roof.
True.
Roof. I'd be like, give that dog a milk bone already so I can go to sleep.
Evan would sleep in the Garden Grill Land Pavilion.
Ooh.
Kimberly
so wait, are we
fallen asleep on both?
So it begs the question, Cora. We need a clarification on this. The land, are we talking the Land Pavilion as a whole, or are we just talking Living with the Land?
Land ride. It's the land ride itself.
Okay, so Living with the Land.
Joy Lona says the smell of smoke would drive me nuts in Rome is Burning. Magical Monica would sleep in the boat. That would be nice though, right? Just cruising along. The land, I'd probably sleep just outside of the house. Probably. Near the rooster. That's another sound I can do, a rooster. Park Road says you could knock the monk out of his desk and sleep there. You could lay up there and on the scaffolding too. So 11 to 12, Spaceship Earth wins. So congratulations, Spaceship Earth. Let's see. I need to catch up with the chat here.
You're falling behind, Corey.
The rainforest would be nice too. That's a good point.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that. The rainforest is good.
That is nice for ambiance. There's so many.
I mean, am I the only person in here that sleeps with like a white noise maker and put it on like the thunderstorm setting?
My brother does. You know, this is almost another bracket you could make. Water Disney places you would love to just jump in with a bathing suit and chill. Like that would be one area.
Oh,
there's so many places that I look at and I'm like, oh God, if I could just like lay in there. You know what another one is? When you walk over the bridge, actually almost anywhere, in Disney Springs near T-Rex, that water is, with all the lights inside, the water is so calm. It just looks like it'd be cool to hang out there and people watch from there. Tree of Life, which encompasses the inside, the surroundings of the queue, and we all know where the queue ends. Or I specifically said outside Cinderella's castle, not inside, because everybody would choose that. It's got to be
okay. It's still probably going to be a landslide on Cinderella Castle because no one's going to want to sleep with Tough to Be a Bug with those spiders animatronics up there.
If I chose Tree of Life, it would be outside, so I could just admire it at night with the lights on.
Oh my gosh, to just kind of sleep there for a little while and watch the tree awakenings.
Donna says the water under the monorail of Epcot. Yes, near Figment. You know, I'd have to sleep on the stage of the castle, facing it too, so I could see.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know, actually, I would like kind of parallel to it, so I could on one side roll over and see the castle, roll over on the other side and see Partners and Main Street.
True. Let's see.
So I'd really give this one to Cinderella Castle for me.
You notice my theming lately with a lot of the rides is outside looking at the stars and looking at the structure. But with that said, I am so not a camper. But I guess I'd be a camper at Disney. Kimberly says, I would love to move to Orlando and just go and relax on the hub grass from time to time.
I do that. It is so relaxing. It's hands down one of my favorite things because when the park closes, if I'm there solo, if I'm at the Magic Kingdom by myself that day, the park closes, I will go into the confectionery, grab a cupcake and a bottle of Coke. I will go out to the hub grass, sit there, eat it, and just look at the castle and relax. And I will stay there until I'm one of the last people in the park.
That's nice. We did a lot of hanging around the castle and the hub Saturday night. We weren't one of the last, but we were there for a while. Donna Kennedy says, in Cinderella's, did I have that right? CRT lobby? Cinderella, what is that? CRT lobby.
Cinderella's Royal Table.
Yes. My daughter did the college program there, she said. Hannah said, I vote in the hammock under the tree of life. So 16-10, Cinderella's Castle wins. Wide Open RC, hello and welcome. It says on the floor right in front of the stage. Absolutely, that's my spot.
That definitely surprised me that it was as close as it was.
All right.
I really expected that to be a landslide.
Onward and upward. So we will be live streaming on a different night next week, not Thursday, because I have to work late. Followed by, you can find me on Pete McDevitt's channel at 9:15 next Thursday, because we are doing a live fantasy draft between 12 YouTube channels for football. So we're drafting live on there, so you can see our reactions and our comments. It should be a lot of fun. But I'll announce another night for our stream here, most likely Monday, but we'll see. Peter Pan versus Pirates of the Caribbean.
This one's tough for me. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the one place I wouldn't sleep is in the cannonball scene of Pirates.
Right. I would probably sleep. Where would you sleep in Pirates, Tammy? I would sleep in the red area, where red is, on one side or the other.
I think I'd have to go to the area right before you go into the final scene where they're singing Yo-Ho, Pirate's Life for Me with the city burning. There's a section right there where he's going, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. And I think it's right there. And it's pumping out that smell that I like. That's my favorite smell on the ride.
Giddy, 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 giddy. We love that. So Cargo says, I want to sleep in the Swiss Family Treehouse. Well, you may just see the Swiss Family Treehouse pop up in this bracket tonight. And also, our live stream on Saturday from NK starting at 2 p.m., we are going to hit all the ride favorites as well as all the lesser known or shown things. We're planning on Tom Sawyer Island. We're planning on Liberty Bell, the boat ride. We're planning on Swiss Family Treehouse to take you guys up and around, as well as Hall of Presidents. So a little bit of a twist on the stream.
By the way, Corey, I tried to get a park pass for this weekend. They're just gone. I can't get one to save my life. So no Disney for me this weekend, unfortunately.
Oh, don't give up.
I'm going to keep trying.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing we could run into for Labor Day weekend. We've got something for Sunday. We're at Epcot, but Saturday we have nothing so far, which I'll try to get after midnight Saturday night and beyond. And if we don't get anything, then my alternative is definitely Disney Springs and figure it out from there. So if you've got nothing as well, maybe we can hang out.
Yeah, my choices for this weekend that I either wanted Epcot tomorrow or Magic Kingdom Saturday, and I haven't been able to get either.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Donna Kennedy says Jack's room with the jewels would be a good place to sleep. Beth would sleep with the kitties. Park World said you could curl up with the pigs in the mud. I would sleep where the gold is, said Super Disney fan. Christina P says the last scene where Jack is sitting in the chair. Kimberly says Pirates smells wonderful. Peter Pan might be more relaxing, but I love Pirates. Andy says I would pull Jack off the chair in the gold and chill in there. That's a good idea. So Pirates wins 14-7. I don't know, Peter Pan. Where would I sleep? I'd probably sleep.
Oh,
in
look, a Christina Rivera has appeared.
Rising from the dead. It's Christina Rivera. Maybe she let a ghost follow her home. Who knows? Don says I would float in the water. Oof, that water's not clean though. But you can pretend it's clean. Hey, here's our first matchup of two World Showcases together. We've got World Showcase Canada versus World Showcase Mexico. I know Aaron's going with Mexico.
Of course I am.
And that we got to designate. That does not count. We're going to have to out. Well, we need to make a judgment call. Everybody's voting anyway. No, Three Caballeros. It's got to be the pavilion.
Oh. Well, that's fine with me because I like the nighttime scene on down the streets.
I
anyway.
do too, but like, where would you sleep there?
Next to the fountain.
Okay. If I had that against Canada, you know what? As much as I love Mexico, if it came to sleeping there, I would sleep near the waterfall. It's really beautiful in that part of Canada. I would take that. Then you would get your white noise.
Oh, there's definitely some good places to sleep in Canada.
Saving for Disney says, shoot, I might even sleep on the restroom floor just to be at Disney. Donna says Canada in the garden near Snow White Cottage.
I like cargo's coming. I sleep in Canada every night, so I'm going to Mexico.
Very nice. Let me tell you, we lived in northern Maine, and we went into Canada Pavilion, and we watched Canada or whatever for the first time in whatever vision. And we walked out and we hated it. It just looked like home. It was like, this is no fun. So we always have an inside joke about never wanting to go watch the film in Canada because it looks just like home with deer and mountains and snow. We left that place to come here. So just an inside joke for us. But the new film is better than the old one.
Oh no, you're not one of those.
Did I just say Epcot Forever is better than Illuminations? Is that what I just said?
You pretty much.
Pretty much in the Canada version, right?
Yeah. Because I've explained this before, and I'll do it one more time real quick. To me, the old film, Old Canada with Martin Short, you felt the love of country that he had. And it was just such a fun, entertaining film. The new one feels like a school classroom film.
I'll give you that. There's
no humor in it. There's no love of country sentimentality. It's just, here's the facts. Have at it.
18-7, Mexico wins. Good night, Evan. Thank you for joining us, Evan. Mexico wins. Mexico moves on. This will probably never happen, but in a perfect storm, Aaron, if you and I are ever in Epcot, and it's just you and me, we're going to eat in Mexico at the restaurant because my family won't let me do that because they don't eat Mexican.
I'll be honest, I haven't eaten Mexican in years, but sure, we can find some.
I was assuming you liked it.
Oh no, it's not that I don't like Mexican food. It's my food allergies.
Oh yeah. So Swiss Family Treehouse is up on the board. versus Space Mountain.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta go. Swiss Family Treehouse again. You're just out in the open, in the views, and it's like a house. So that's got my vote. But if I was to sleep in space,
As much as I love Space Mountain, I don't think it would be very comfortable to sleep in. So I got to give Swiss Family.
No. You can always assume that you get a comfortable mattress.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You put me in the exit queue in the scene with the robot. I'm going to be sleeping in Space Mountain.
That's my absolute favorite spot in Space Mountain. Who else?
However, that said, more realistically, when I think about it, I would definitely probably choose Swiss Family Robinson because I just love that view of the castle through the trees from the top.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, who else admires Space Mountain? Exactly what Aaron was talking about. I love that robot scene. I always go by and say, I wish Disney would just give away like nights to sleep there or eat dinner, just to eat dinner in that spot. Would sell for $1,000. I swear. I like it. It's cool. It's so cool. I wish I could just stand there and look at it. I guess I could now because of the conveyor belt, but I always pause and admire that spot. Kimberly says the Star Tunnel music puts me to sleep, but it is nice to listen to. Epcot Forever says just not near the organ. So Swiss Family Treehouse wins by a landslide. Who's loving the background tonight that hasn't already said it?
Welcome. Have I said it? Because I want to say it again. It's really cool.
Thank you so much. I may tweak with the lighting.
I'm jealous.
Well, now you know how to order them. Where I got it from. You could
you claim the castle now. Now I got to do something else.
There are other ones. There is another castle one. There's an alternate castle one. I believe it's a daytime one.
Well, so I don't. My favorite is the castle at night, though.
Oh.
Not. I mean, the castle's cool, really cool during the day. Don't get me wrong. I love the castle at all times of the day, but I just love it best at night.
You know, so we have Na'vi River Journey versus Rise of the Resistance. So we could work a trade where I give you this one and you give me two.
Oh, really?
I'll give you the rights for the cost of two of them.
All right. As for this vote, I'm going Na'vi River Journey.
Oh, yes. I mean, put me anywhere in that thing.
I'm like, how are you going to fall asleep in Rise of Resistance with everyone shooting lasers?
I'm taking Rise of the Resistance, and I'm sleeping right in the docking bay with the 50 stormtroopers. It's quiet.
True.
I didn't even think about this ahead of time. With that said, I don't know if anything can beat that for me tonight. That part of the queue is unbeatable.
Well, see, it doesn't surprise me that you would choose the Star Wars option, though, Corey.
I feel, well, yeah, I guess. I was going to say, I feel like I tend to go more Disney than the Star Wars stuff.
No, you don't.
I probably do side with, I mean, how can you, when we had the Millennium Falcon in the bracket, how could you not go with like the Millennium Falcon queue? You know, it's just mind blowing.
Don't say the word queue.
That's right.
The word that shall not be named.
Na'vi River Journey wins. Andy says, good point. That room would be awesome. I'd be fighting with those stormtroopers, says Neil. Yes, let's praise Hannah for her counting. Good job, Hannah. Hannah may be the official counter now. And Alfred backing her up. Very nice job, guys. You're a really big help. That really affects the stream. Oh, I think I put Rise.
Come on, Neil.
You know, not that Neil needs getting attention to, but you know, we're just trying to get Neil's attention. Neil was probably packing and then like ran to the. So I have a dead spider in the corner of the room that I'm watching over there. He was huge.
Well, glad I wasn't there when that was there.
Yeah, I just saw him walk across the room earlier than usual. I usually, when I sit in my recliner in the living room, my eyes are scanning late at night because that's usually when one comes out. Thankfully, it's never two, but it's usually one. Thank you guys
So,
for thanking
so
Hannah.
here's my spider horror story, real quick. I went to go to bed one night and there was one sitting on my pillow.
Oh! I plugged my phone in beside the bed on the floor, and there was a spider there once. Last week, I went to go to bed, and we have like sheer curtains in the bedroom, and there was a gecko just like within the curtains. Jungle Cruise versus Liberty Bell Boat, which we are going on this weekend.
I think I gotta go Liberty Bell on this one.
You know, that was random that both boats were put up to against each other. I think you got to go Jungle Cruise for the theming. Where would I mean, everything's water really, but you could get off the boat.
Hey, as long as they're not honking the horn on the Liberty Bell, I would definitely go to Liberty Bell.
Would you?
Yeah.
Just circle around the river.
Yep. As long as that horn's not sounding, that would be a very peaceful place to sleep.
Kimberly says, I want to move into the Jungle Cruise shack. I suppose you could just camp out on the deck. Or maybe like, I don't know, float on a raft near the elephants. Andy says the lizards don't bother me. Palmetto bugs are a pain though. I don't like knowing that there's a reptile running around free in my house, so I won't rest until they all come out.
It doesn't surprise me that Kim would move into the Jungle Cruise shack.
Oh, really?
It doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
JL says, if it's good enough for the zebra, it's good enough for me. That's a spot I thought about too. So did we get a winner yet? Yes, 12-8 Jungle Cruise wins. So I'm planning on taking down that YouTube fantasy football league. I've been studying. We'll see.
Oh, really?
Happens. Yes. I know Dole Whip Dad's in it. Some other channels. LBV TV is playing. Tower of Terror and Smuggler's Run. Hey, there's the Millennium Falcon again. I'm sleeping on the Falcon. I don't like this matchup because there's so many cool places to sleep in the Tower of Terror Hotel as well.
Put me in the study, the library, and I'm good.
That's what I think of immediately. But Smuggler's Run, I gotta sleep on the Falcon. It's
just don't sleep in the exhaust port.
I know, right? I could sleep in the cockpit. I could sleep in the main area.
Oh, so did you see my stream on Tuesday where I flew the Falcon one-handed solo?
Who did that? You?
I did.
How'd you do?
Because I was streaming with one hand, flying with another, and obviously because of social distancing right now, they're not putting anyone else with you, so I was by myself. That was interesting.
I bet. I want to know how you did. Neil said it's hard.
I honestly didn't do as bad as you'd think someone going solo and one-handed would do.
Mm-hmm. Kimberly says,
you're right, Jonathan, I do.
Kimberly says, I think it would be so cool if they could make Tower of Terror a real hotel and have the ride open 24/7. That's a really cool idea. I know. I don't know what's behind Tower of Terror, but it'd be cool if they could extend a building out there so
You want to know what's behind Tower of Terror? I can tell you what's behind Tower of
I
Terror.
think it's the highway.
No, behind Tower of Terror is Phantasmic.
Oh. Okay, so you couldn't do that.
I think it's both. I think it's a little bit of Phantasmic, the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater, and a little bit of cast areas backstage.
Super Disney fan says the Falcon would sleep in. So Cargo says, if I try and sleep in Tower, I wouldn't be able to sleep because I'm going to be tempted to dust. So would Tammy. Let's see. Park World says Disney World Fix Solo does indeed fly the Falcon. That is true.
So,
like with Roxana says, they almost did when they built it. Oh, they should have done that.
oh, so Corey.
Yes.
You went. My laptop just blue screened.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Is it?
I don't know. I don't know. It's restarting.
Mine did that a few weeks ago when I was live here. So 13-11, Tower wins. Kimberly Park Road says Twilight Zone is behind Tower of Terror. Tammy from Living in Diz. Hi, Tammy from Living in Diz. Welcome in. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. You can check the Tower of Terror, but you can't check out.
All right. So as a result, I can't see the chat right now because I was looking at the chat on my laptop.
Oh, Alfred's watching Freddy Krueger right now on Nightmare on Elm Street.
Muhaha.
The Muhahas. So it's 11-11. It looks like we have a tie. Is there anyone else that has not voted? Make sure you only vote if you have not voted. We'll give it a few seconds. If not, I will make the call.
All I know is that I'm happy that my work on my vlog was saved before it blue screened.
Hey Timothy, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, so I'm gonna make the call. Smuggler's Run. It is. Doesn't Jill wish she could have made that call on China? Poor thing. Ryan Taco King, welcome in. You are welcome to vote anytime. What do we vote on? So right now we're voting on which Disney places you like to sleep in. We're putting them together one by one. We're matching them up. We're going to see who gets to the finals and who, in fact, becomes the champion of where the chat would most like to sleep in Disney non-resorts. So you either vote 1 for Germany, 2 for outside of Flight of Passage. Not inside, but outside of Flight of Passage. For me, you got to sleep within the walking part of the area before the ride. Like where the waterfall is, outside again, like near all that beautiful foliage that glows at night. Germany's very beautiful at night. I would sleep right in the middle of it. Again, outside. But that's what I would do. I would go Flight of Passage. How can you not go Pandora? Timothy B says, I am going to UK Cancer Hospital 1 week for cancer test in my body. Well, good luck. Hopefully that all works out for you, Tim. Parker says Pandora is amazing at night. Ryan is thinking because he said,
Let's see, Germany or outside Flight of Passage?
So Cargo.
Outside Flight of Passage would be my choice.
So Cargo would like to sleep in Germany by the fountain. Andy says, the black lights in Pandora at night hurt my eyes. Wish they used more fiber optics and less black light. Oh, that's interesting. Ryan says, I have to say probably Germany because I can see the fireworks show really well. So if you vote, Ryan, just make sure you nominate 1 or 2, the number 1 or 2. But thank you so much for that cool feedback. We're inviting everybody to say where they would sleep after they do a separate vote of 1 or 2. But thank you so much for that. Wide Open RC says, yes, white noise of the waterfall plus the views and insect sounds in the background. Pandora is positively beautiful at night, sights and sound, says Linda. 18-6, Flight of Passage. That is no surprise.
So now I have to look down at the chat because now I have to watch the chat from my tablet.
Yeah, I watch it from my iPad because I split screen, so I can't see this screen.
Yeah, I'm just hoping my laptop comes back up soon because I much prefer to do this on my laptop. All right, let me take these off.
I have to let the cast member know that I'm done with my salad.
Time to place another mobile order.
That's right, the main dish. So the next matchup, we're still in round one. We got to get moving here. Showcase Italy versus the monorail. That's interesting that I just threw the monorail in there. Boy.
Wait a minute. Sleep on the monorail? Okay, that hands down wins the entire bracket for me.
Does it?
Yeah.
I really like Italy. I'd sleep in the center of Italy. That's what I would do. You know that area that they do nothing with? When you walk down the center and you go up some stairs and it's just circular?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they ever did anything with that at some point, but I've just never seen them do anything with it. Did you know that when you're in Italy, and I'm not going to get the name of it right, but chat might know, that archway that you enter Italy from, oh, I'm going to mess it up now. It's like bad luck if you go around it and not through it, or through it and not around it, something like that. I thought I knew what I was going to say, but in actual Italy, there's something to it with bad luck. Do you remember, Tammy? Do you remember what Chris said about when you enter Italy, like you shouldn't, is it that you shouldn't go down the center because it's bad luck, or you shouldn't go around that archway? I can't remember now. Saving for Disney says, don't forget the gratuity, Corey. Oh, I tip her enough, let me tell you.
Corey, I'm going to state this again because it's very clear you haven't got this yet. I don't know how you've not ended up on the backyard porch yet.
Because I've known her way too long. I've known her since we were 16, and we're 48 now, so I can get away with a lot. Parkworld says the monorail smells too much. I only get away with what she lets me get away with.
Tammy, is this true?
He said, is this true? That you only let me get away? I only get away with what you let me get away with.
Yeah, he doesn't get away with much.
Well, you are her third child, according to her.
I am. So I get yelled at like I'm the third child for sure. Ryan says monorail. It has to. I love the monorail. Monica says, do you have a weekly dinner schedule, Corey? Are Thursdays spaghetti and salad? Good question. Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Sure, you say I did. I really have no idea.
I don't know if we have a standard one, but there's probably nights where certain things tend to fall on others more than. We have a small menu, though. Tammy literally makes like 5 things, so it's just all in the matter of how they fall in during the week. But she's a very good cook. So Cargo says, oh, Corey, you guys are like me and my hubby. We were friends at 8 years old. That's crazy. Isn't it so great, though? That's soulmates right there for sure. That's a big definition of soulmates. We're best friends with husband and wife. We're friends who happen to be husband and wife. I'll put it that way. So it's 17-10. The monorail wins. I got to go. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much, Ryan. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out and subscribe. Make sure anybody who hasn't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button so YouTube lets everybody know we're doing good things here.
So, good news, Corey. My laptop is coming back up.
Good. Neil says that all wives are 21 forever.
What is it my grandmother says? I think she says she's 32 and holding.
32 and holding. I wouldn't mind 32. Where were we at 32? I believe Jill was like 1.5.
Jill wasn't even here.
Oh, Jill wasn't here yet.
Where have you been?
Jill wasn't here yet. I'm not good at timelines. We are down to the final matchup of round 1, guys. Then it'll go a lot quicker here.
Well, I mean, you're 48 and Jillian's going to be 14. What does that tell you?
Oh,
Do your math, Corey.
we had her late. We had her late. Toy Story Mania versus Haunted Mansion. Welcome, foolish mortals. I see your Freddy song, Alfred. Monica says math is hard. You know, when I was in high school, I majored in electrical to be an electrician, which I did not become. And we had like, out of 8 classes a day, we had 6 of those, at least 6 of those was math. Imagine that. And I hated math. That's why Corey isn't counting, says Donna.
Yeah, exactly. Corey apparently can't math.
That's right. I can't math.
He's been out of high school. He's been out of high school way too long.
I like that. I can't math.
So you're telling me you failed first grade subtraction?
No, I never stayed back, and I never failed. I never failed anything.
Then why can't you do simple subtraction?
No, I'll tell you this. No, my whole career, and I graduated twice from 2 associate type of programs. I think it was my first or second semester in college. Like, I had high grades in college. I even hit the dean's list once. But there was one, it was the teacher. Anatomy and Physiology 2 or 1. The teacher was horrible. So I failed that, and I had to retake it, and then I aced it. That's the only time I ever failed anything. So Cargo says, I refuse to math. But when you do all those wonderful crafts, you have to know something about numbers. I'm not very happy Haunted Mansion wins 17-5, says Hannah. Oh, I know we didn't even get to expand on this one. So Toy Story Mania, there's just so many places. Bless you. I wouldn't sleep on the ride itself. It would have to be the queue. Maybe near Potato Head. Haunted Mansion though.
Oh, Potato Head wasn't out on. When was I last there with? It was Sunday. I was there and I last rode it, and Potato Head was behind the curtain.
Ooh. Haunted Mansion. There's just so many places to sleep.
Yeah, I would do haunted.
You could sleep in so many areas of the queue, the stretching room. Yes, Tammy really wants to be in the dining area and have lunch there.
I would absolutely go into that dining area and put the hidden Mickey back because it's been gone for like
I know
6
I look
months.
at it all the time.
It's been gone for like 6 months.
Neil said I hit the dean's list once. Very nice. Monica says my sister is a biomedical engineer and my daughter is an honors math student. I love the math. Love skipped me though. Algebra is kind of fun though. It can be fun. It's like solving puzzles. I try to sell that to Jillian, but she's never buying it. We're going with round 2, guys. It's the monorail versus Haunted Mansion.
Monorail. I already told you.
Yeah, had 2 heavy hitters there. Remember, we're voting 1 or 2 and only vote once.
Although I'd be very tempted to give it up for Mansion though, but I still got to go monorail.
Donna Kennedy says, I would sleep in the queue in Andy's room if I had chosen Toy Story. Neil says, I want to hang out by the Axe Wife. Yeah.
Till death do us part.
Yeah, the attic would be cool. Muppets 3D should have been in this bracket, says Monica. Muppets 3D.
Muppet Vision 3D.
I thought I put Muppets in there, but maybe I didn't.
For shame, Corey. This entire bracket is now null and void.
Andy would be upset. I suppose you could have put that in place of the monorail. What'd you say, Tammy?
Yeah, he would be entirely upset with you.
Yeah. Oh yes, if I could walk anywhere in Haunted Mansion, though, it might be the hallway where the candelabra is. I would just love to walk down there. It's so intriguing.
I'm just still in shock that my laptop blue screened. I don't know what caused it to blue screen. I was just sitting here watching the chat and all of a sudden, boom.
Oh no. I'm closer back here too. I can almost sit. Do I look like I'm too far away now?
You sound farther away.
I could do this though. Grab another pillow. So do you like Mickey and Minnie? Oh, Mickey fell.
How dare you knock Mickey over?
You like Mickey and Minnie there? There we go.
How dare you insult Mickey by knocking him over?
So what do we have? Do we have a winner here? 18-6. Haunted Mansion wins, and Hannah is not happy.
All right, hold on. Let me get something. Hold on.
No, Alfred, we can't do that because we are a family-friendly Disney channel. Haunted Mansion wins. Aaron is going to have to pick a new winner. Smuggler's Run, outside of Flight of Passage. Oh boy, I don't like that matchup. But that's for me. That's my monorail right there. Hey, that sounds like a T-shirt. Oh, that's a T-shirt.
All right, so Corey,
the idea to Disney that the Falcon is my monorail.
All right, so Corey, here you want to talk about Minnie? Now you remember that they've been doing the main attraction merch.
Yes.
One of the ones they did recently was Peter Pan.
Yes.
Look, take a look. Because I have the Minnie Mouse plush from the main.
Ooh, look at that! I have not seen that yet. That's pretty. That is Peter Pan.
Yep, Peter Pan.
Yeah, I think so. Have you seen the Halloween ones yet?
I have. I saw them in person Tuesday night. I showed them on the stream.
Christina P tried to win it. That's another thing we're going to do on our stream on Saturday is look at all the Halloween merch. Linda said, I wanted the backpack for my DD. Cookie says, I have that plush and just ordered the ears. Very nice. Cookie's trip is coming up soon, too.
I think they still have the Magic Band available, and I'm wanting to get the Magic Band for that one because remember, my goal when they started this collection this year was to get every Magic Band in the line, and then it got messed up with the closure, and now I'm behind.
Hey, David and SC. Welcome, my friend. Hopefully your principaling day was good today.
You're doing good, Hannah.
Hannah's doing great. And David, Hannah is doing a smash-up job counting for us. Alfred's keeping an eye on things. And it's 12-8. Flight of Passage wins. Oh, it's next week, Cookie. Cookie, where are you on Saturday or Sunday? We are always willing to meet you guys if it matches up. We are in Hollywood Studios next Sunday. And probably, I don't know where I'm going to be on Saturday yet.
So, yeah, back to Mickey. You insulted him by knocking him over. How dare you? Ha-ha!
Uh-huh. I probably should watch some more Mickey shorts tonight. I'm making my way up to 94 or whatever it is. There's that many of them, and I'm a little more than halfway through them now. I can usually get through about 3 before I fall asleep, and it's not
So,
good.
so the thing with the Mickey shorts is the last one they released was Minnie singing a song to Mickey on a boat. And I forgot the name of the episode right now, but it was the last thing Russi Taylor voices Minnie before she passed away of cancer.
Oh, so she also did the new Mickey cartoons?
Yeah, Minnie was only voiced by her in everything that was Minnie Mouse.
Oh, so cool.
So that was the last thing that Russi Taylor did as Minnie before she passed away was record that episode. So when I hear that and I think of that fact, it makes me really sad.
Navi River Journey versus Jungle Cruise, guys. That's crazy. Imagine stepping into those shoes now.
Yeah, they did actually name someone new. I forgot her name right now. I'd have to look at my Twitter account to find the name, but they did actually finally name someone new, and I listened to her performance as Minnie, and if you really, really listen, you can tell the difference, but it's still so close that, the average person is not going to catch it.
That's like a subject Jillian and I talk about a lot too. Like, how is it that you can never find the perfect person? There's got to be so many people that audition for certain things. You've got to find it. Like the new Muppet Show. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you pay attention, it's clearly not Kermit. Clearly not Kermit.
I want to talk to Andy about this.
Talk to Andy about it. I love it. I still love the Muppets. I just put it out of my mind and listen to Kermit, but it's so clearly not Kermit.
Well, you know what they say. We're doing a sequel.
We're doing a sequel. So Cookie said, I am only here, Wednesday through Friday. Oh, so we will definitely miss you. Can't ride a lot of rides yet. Neck restrictions. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you'll have a blast. I know you will. You've been looking forward to this for a long time. Let's see. Oh, I'm a little bit behind on chat here. How are we supposed to pick from these two, says Kimberly. Again, we got 2 boats, 2 boat rides. The Jungle Cruise has been put up against 2 boat rides. Like the only 2 boat rides in Disney.
I'm now currently on my Twitter looking for the name of this voice actress. Oh, there it is. Caitlin Robrick is the name of the new voice of Minnie.
Okay. Christina P says Star Wars Land for you, Corey, is like Pandora Land for me. I love it. That is true. And I do love Pandora. I do, but Star Wars is my life. I'm really enjoying my Magic Band. Now it's kind of made it's in my mind a little bit that I might want to collect these. Like Tammy loves the Orange Bird one. The Stitch one is really nice. Oh, there is?
Or Hannah means family.
Mom had it? Where did he get it from? Really? Tammy just always has plain Magic Bands. We keep telling her she needs one. You should buy the mini one then.
See, here's what you need to just next time you're at Magic Kingdom or wherever you're going, you're going to Magic. So when you're at Magic this weekend, just go into Frontier Trading. Go to the Magic Band stand, get her the new one that says Minnie on it in the different patterns.
Yep.
Buy it, hand it to her, link it to her, and say, here you go, put it on.
Exactly. We won't tell her we're talking about her.
Nothing.
No, it's not like you couldn't like rewind the stream or anything.
I didn't say anything. I'm innocent here.
Oh, so Cookie got a bunch of things on Shop Disney yesterday. They snuck some of the themes up.
Tammy, I didn't say anything. It was all Corey.
Corey, I will be. That's the trip I was thinking about, Cookie. She's returning in November for a longer time for her 100th visit. Hopefully we can say hello. Maybe us and Tanya. I got to let Tanya know that I fell now.
Looks like.
Oh,
Tom bought it today.
Look at that. And and there's a Figment one.
We seen the Figment one, silly.
Look at that, guys.
Didn't we see the
I've seen
Figment
the I've seen the Figment one.
one? Yeah, we've seen the
Did we see the Figment?
Yeah, they had the
Yeah, the
Figment.
only new one in the line is that Minnie Mouse one. The other ones are brought back from before.
They're all
Uh-huh.
different price too. It's really weird.
They are different price. Like this Mickey one's the cheapest one. I expected to pay $30, but
Discount, Corey.
well, I know we get the discount. I mean before discount though. Because the Olaf one is $29.99. And this one's $24.99. There's a Star Wars one? I know. I'm gonna end up with a few more Magic Bands. The only thing, I love them so much, but the only reason why I balk at buying too many is you can only wear so many. I can only wear 2 on each side. Like I'm trying to figure out now, what do I do? Like I'm definitely wearing this on Saturday, but do I have to sacrifice my Skyliner or my red pass holder Galaxy's Edge? I don't want to do that. Once
See,
I
now
get
I've got
it, oh no, okay.
See, here's what I've done to myself now. I mentioned we're doing a sequel, and now it's stuck in my head.
Did we get a winner for Navi River Journey and Jungle Cruise?
All right,
I
I'm
don't think
about to
so.
finally have the chat back up on my laptop
Okay.
after it blue screened.
Yes, go up.
I
in the
did.
chat.
I'm just happy it restarted. I thought for certain for a little bit there it wasn't going to restart, and I'm like, okay, cool. I just lost all my footage. I can't even edit the video now.
Okay, 15-8. Navi River Journey wins. I know. That's like my new thing now. It was T-shirts for a while, but now I'm into Magic Bands all of a sudden.
Oh, come on. You can't take my hobby from me. I'm a Magic Band collector.
The problem I have with it is I want to wear them all. So I don't buy as many as I'd like. I wonder if I'll get into pins again. I love pins. That's all I used to buy on vacation. And we haven't bought a single pin in quite some time.
I actually have not counted my Magic Bands recently. I should probably do that.
World Showcase versus Swiss Family Treehouse. Mexico.
Oh, this is a tough one. I think I still got to go Mexico, though. That is a real tough one, though. All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm going Swiss Family Treehouse as much as I love Mexico. That's a tough one, but I would go number 2, Swiss Family Treehouse. Park World says Mexico for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely going to change the lighting. I'm gonna have to change the lighting with this. I look orange on my iPad anyway. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, tonight. It's been a lot of fun, and we are in round 2 on our way to the final. Hopefully you guys are having fun too. 44 people on. Make sure if you just popped in or whatever, or you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button for us so YouTube can share it out, share the stream out as well.
All right, so Corey, I just did a quick count of my Magic Bands.
Okay.
52.
Oh, you need to do. Well, you don't do home live streams though. Why don't you do a vlog and just like show them all? 20-10, Mexico wins. Elizabeth C says that Swiss Family Treehouse has a bed, which it does. It might have more than one bed.
But yeah,
We'll check it out on Saturday.
Yep, I have 52 Magic Bands, and they're all linked and active. I could pick up any one at any time and go wear it.
Wow, I didn't know you could link that many. I mean, I never gave it thought if there was a limit, but man. Outside of Cinderella's Castle or Pirates of the Caribbean, which one will it be?
Oh, I'm sorry, 53. I forgot about the one on my keychain. 53 Magic Bands.
Maybe the best way for Disney to utilize the treehouse, stop using it as a queue attraction and make it an overnight experience. I'm telling you, there could be a whole line of overnight experiences Disney could do.
There is a reason that Swiss Family Robinson is called Stairs the Attraction by some people.
There are a lot of stairs. When's the last time Tanya did that?
Who knows? And she probably wouldn't do it right now with how sore she is.
Well,
yeah. I'd say, Aaron, you may have an addiction. That's okay. So we're not going to talk about how many shirts, magic bands, and plushies I have, because if we did that, we'd be here all night counting it all up.
Yeah.
And I'd be embarrassed by how much money I've spent over the past 2.5 years.
I suppose I spread myself out, though. I've got plenty of socks. I've got plenty of shirts. Magic bands, not that bad. What I can think of at this point is the 3 I just spoke about. I got a Pirates of the Caribbean for our Wilderness Lodge trip, which I haven't even worn yet because.
Well, it's my favorite plush. My favorite plush is Sorcerer Mickey, of course. That's easy.
Monica, you know what his favorite mini plush is? The one he
don't do it to me, Corey.
You have to go all the way to New York City for this one. You know, if it didn't have so much sentimentality, Aaron, I think we would just give it to you. But that's very sentimental for a lot of reasons. So Minnie has to stay with us.
So I actually do have an accurate count of my T-shirts. I counted them about 3 months ago, but we're not going to talk about how many that is because I'm just too embarrassed.
That's okay. I don't think we knew you or knew you well enough when we went to New York.
Cargo, I'll answer your question. It's these that you made.
Oh, hey, Elizabeth C. said you can get it online. You need to order that. Pirates.
So these are my favorite ears that I have, and they were made by Cargo.
Oh. Very nice. If you like what So Cargo, the stuff that she puts out, check her out on Instagram. She has a lot of good stuff on there.
All right. See, now that Cookie has listed her stuff, I don't feel as embarrassed to say that my shirts, my official shirts, bought at Disney, is about 80.
I love it, Cookie. Laying down the numbers: 52 ears, 20 magic bands, 200 pins, and the list goes on.
Yeah.
How many ears is Jillian up to?
Mickey has definitely got a lot of money from me in the past 2.5 years.
Jillian has about 40 pairs of ears. You're welcome, So Cargo. We like to support each other. Yeah, so one time you were with us when Resort TV 1 went off the air at Magic Kingdom. We were chit-chatting with Jenna and Josh. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Jenna, how many ears do you have? It was before she showed the world how many she had.
Oh, this was the last night we were open.
Yeah, and I was like, Jillian has like 30 something. She's like, oh boy, I have so much. Like, oh, what did she say? I can't even do it in one blog.
It was
blogs.
It was over 100. I know that.
Yeah.
I can't remember either.
Like with Roxana says, I have over 90 pairs of ears. That's crazy. That's crazy. Whew.
Some of them she made herself.
Well, you know, once the character warehouse opens up again, that's where Jillian gets a lot of her ears for. Like, listen to this, guys: $5, $3, $7.
Jillian. Now that they're just showing off, because most of my merch is bought at full price. In the parks. With my discount, of course, but
oh, Roxana makes her own ears too. Well, you know, Tammy's always looking for a Sunday morning partner to go to the character warehouse. So if you ever want to keep her company, you can go meet her there.
I might have to do that one Sunday. Just
I'll probably have to go some Sunday too. I don't really know why I don't. I mean, I know why I don't because it's usually a football Sunday or something. But if she could get back in time, I would. I'd go with her sometime. Hannah says okay, it's embarrassing, but I have over 100 T-shirts and half are like for 4-year-olds. Hannah didn't grow much, I guess. Cookie says I need a pair of ears celebrating my 100th visit. Which ones will those be? So, do we know who won this round? Carousel?
I didn't see Hannah. Who won?
Sometimes we get away with our conversation, but that's a good thing. Oh, Pirates wins 12. Oh no, that's old.
That's old.
What is the total? So we can move on from Carousel of Progress and Spaceship Earth.
10-9 Spaceship.
10-9. Oh wait, so Cargo threw up a 1.
And Hannah Anderson did too. Oh my gosh. I think Spaceship Earth just came or Carousel just came from behind.
Oh no, but Cookie threw up a 2. Are we tied again?
No. I think Carousel's still in the lead by 1.
We're up to the math thing again. Hey,
all right.
Welcome.
So while she counts again, recount. So it's 53 Magic Bands, about 80 shirts, and I think the plushes total about 30 or 40. I hadn't counted them recently.
Yeah, I'll have to count mine now. Lingerers, welcome in. How's it going, guys? Our day has been awesome. Our night has been even greater. We are doing one of our bracket challenges, and it's one of really the off-the-wall subjects, which is where would you sleep in Disney? As we pair all these different subjects around Disney World, where would you rather sleep? And the resorts do not count. Also, would like to say hello to Debbie Louvier. Welcome in. Spaceship Earth came crashing down, says Hannah Anderson. So does that mean Spaceship Earth lost? Who won this one? Recount. 14-15, Carousel wins. That was a tight one. And they get tighter as we go along because we're just about to end the second round here, moving into the third round. World Showcase UK versus Kilimanjaro Safari. Anybody that's new and wants to vote, do not write the whole word. Make sure you write number 1 or number 2, top and bottom. The UK or Kilimanjaro Safari. I would go, I don't know what I said last time, but I'd probably go the Safari this time. So I would even say I am one of those people like last night Tanya on her live stream said, I just don't get Figment. I don't get it. Yeah, she did say that.
All right, so I'm going to need to revoke Tanya's Disney fandom card.
But you know what? I should not take her out of context. After listening to that, I think she meant more of I just don't kind of get where he comes from, and she wanted the chat to explain to her. I don't think she necessarily.
If that's the case,
no, she did say that. She's like, "There's a character that I'm not crazy about, and chat don't kill me, but it's Figment."
Okay, me and Tanya are gonna have a talk now.
Don't tell her that I outed her. So for me, I'm
supposed to see her not this coming weekend, but the next weekend on the 30th. So
we need to exchange some masks. Like if you know you're going to see her before me, I have a Mickey mask for her, and you have a Tomorrowland mask for me, and a Haunted Mansion for Jill. We got some swapping to do. And we have one for Chris.
I forgot I still had those masks. I got to find where I put them.
Keep them with you at all times. You never know when you're going to see us. Lingerer said, could use a better ride, but he's an awesome character. I don't mind Figment.
Figment's an awesome character.
I don't get, and I'm this close to finally watching the movie because, you know why? Because I love his slap magic band, which is Stitch. I don't get Stitch. I've seen clips. I've seen little snippets. I don't get it. but there's a lot of Stitch is in everything. Every piece of merch they come out with, Stitch is always included. So
Be careful saying that because Kimberly is in the chat, and she is a Stitch super fan.
oh, well, I'm definitely this close to watching it, so I think I'm gonna watch it and hope
Wait.
I'll come
Are
out
you
as
telling me
Stitch.
you have never seen Lilo and Stitch?
No, I never wanted to because it didn't look good to me. And then
Corey!
after living in Disney now, it's like Stitch is everywhere, and I'm like, I don't get it. So I probably do have to watch the movie so that I do get it. I'm gonna watch it hoping that I get it, that I come out wanting to buy all the Stitch merch.
Oh my gosh, Corey! What? Oh my gosh!
Drink Apple. It's a slap band. It's one of the newer things Disney's come out with. And you just slap it on.
Oh my gosh! So now we have 2 movies to watch when I'm there next time. We got to watch Lilo and Stitch and a Goofy movie.
Lingerer says, "I swear Stitch looks like a Disney version of Chupacabra." Stitch rules the universe, says Elizabeth C. 5 trips to DW and never even heard of that ride until I started watching y'all. Of what ride? The Stitch ride? Oh, or Figment.
So Corey, I think I need to tell you this. Kim just
I just can't with you.
Kim just texted me and said dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Parkrow says, honestly, watch the movie, but the show is better. Yeah, man, that's my thing. I'm gonna have to check it out. So Cargo says, oh my god, I can't with you. So do we know what won here between Kilimanjaro and UK? Oh, Super Disney fan finally saw The Nightmare Before Christmas. What did you think? Because that is a great movie. Not Tim Burton. Is it Tim Burton's greatest movie? I think it's between that and Beetlejuice. I gotta go Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is my favorite Tim Burton movie.
Jill would kill me, but for me, it's like this. It's like Beetlejuice 10 and 9.75 for Nightmare. 14-9, Safari wins. You know what it is with me with Nightmare Before Christmas?
What?
I actually get a little bored towards the end. I don't know. I get a little bored with the Oogie Boogie scenes. Maybe I need to watch the end of it, but I am a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan. Love Jack Skellington. Which brings me back to, I would love to be a voice character for something animated someday before I die. Be so much fun.
Just need a guest star as Yoda.
Yes, and I've talked to Lucasfilm. They were like, I think we're all set.
Because you ain't got Mickey. Mickey is me.
Mickey's locked up.
You know, well, I actually have I done the Mickey voice tonight? I don't think I've done the Mickey voice tonight, have I?
I think you did. Hey Mickey, what do you think about my background?
Hiya, pal.
So Parkworld says the Stitch TV show was better than the movie. Really? I do love the movie, although I wasn't a big fan of it first few times I saw it.
Well, Kim, I just did it again, so.
The banana there is no longer a Stitch attraction. Yes, it is no longer a Stitch attraction, but it used to be. Oh, Coraline is better. I forgot he did Coraline. I love Coraline. Jillian loved Coraline when Coraline came out, and Jillian was like maybe what, 4? And nobody at her party knew even who Coraline was. So imagine Jillian getting the Coraline doll that looked exactly like the stop motion Coraline and getting all these dark, gloomy gifts. Kids had freaky looks on their faces. And I was like, no, Coraline. She loves Coraline. Coraline's a great movie, guys. A great non-Disney movie. If you haven't seen Coraline and you like the animation of Nightmare Before Christmas, go check out Coraline. Coraline is awesome.
You know, I actually don't think I've seen Coraline.
Really, Coraline
Yeah.
is awesome and has a really good twist. How can I sum it up without giving anything away? Like, it's a young girl who moves into a new home, and she is just not happy with her life because her parents are too busy to pay attention to her. So she enters this alternate world where she gets all the attention with an alternate world mom and dad. But there's a price to pay after a while if she wants to stay. Yes. A serious price.
Did you ever see Corpse Bride?
Yes.
That I did see.
Jillian said there's kind of a connection there or something, like that's Jack Skellington when he was a human. But she watches a lot of YouTube conspiracy theory stuff. We've got Japan versus Splash Mountain. It's Splash Mountain all day long for me. Corey, what is your favorite Disney movie, says Monica. Oh boy. I guess we're asking of all time, whether it's live or animated. Oh, why am I even thinking about that? Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. And I think I can speak for Tammy for that too. My daughter Michaela loves Coraline, says the Lingerers.
All right.
Beauty and the Beast, your favorite Disney movie.
All right. So, Corey, I'll ask you this one then. Who's your favorite Disney princess?
13-11, Japan wins. Belle. I love Belle, especially returning from COVID. I like fall over her. I'm always like, Belle, wave to me. We love you. When we filmed the commercial for Disney before the parks opened, the cavalcade came by us, and the music wasn't super loud, so we could literally talk to the princesses on the cavalcade. I was like, this whole family right here loves you. And Jill goes, no, I love Mulan. But
well, you know that my favorite is Ariel, though. So
Japan takes it. Yes. Splash Mountain, we enter round 3, guys. We're almost done. Splash Mountain versus Kilimanjaro Safari.
That red-headed mermaid has a special place in my heart.
I like that people call Rapunzel Punzi.
Punzi.
I like that. Kimberly says that's hilarious. Oh, Jill doesn't care what she says and where she says it and who she says it to. Trust me. There's a lot of sass cut out of our blogs.
Yeah, about to say, Jill is 100% sass all the time.
You know what, though? Her softest point is in the morning when I leave for work. Like, I got to kiss her on the cheek this morning without ducking some punches. And and she agreed. I'm like, you know you're daddy's girl. You know that, right? And she's like, uh-huh. She was not in her tough mode.
She didn't have her morning coffee yet.
No. Did Belle hear her? I don't think Belle heard her. High levels of sassy inside out, for sure.
Sir, reporting high levels of sass. Prepare the foot. No, sir, not the
wait
foot.
a minute. Oh, I did my traditional. Hold on, guys. I did my traditional. Put another matchup ahead. Thanks for catching that, guys.
What did you do?
Oh no, hold on. Let me go back down. Okay, here we go. I allowed Japan or Splash Mountain to advance.
See, y'all, this is what Corey does every week on the bracket. He puts his own idea through.
I got to do it once. All right, guys, revote. Japan versus Kilimanjaro Safari. Let's separate that stream and revote.
Shame on you, Corey.
Sorry, Hannah, I made you count for nothing. Hannah, thank you so much for coming into the family like several weeks ago, and you never miss a stream. It's an honor to have you, as well as everybody else that hangs out with us here on the home streams. We had 440 something people we carried for quite some time last Saturday at Magic Kingdom, and I know, Tanya, and we're really proud of that. Will it happen again 2 Saturdays in a row? Maybe not. but I'm expecting bigger numbers than what we're used to. I'm shooting for a couple hundred. I'd be really happy to hit that for some period of time. So we'll see what happens. But at any measure, any of you guys that join us, we're always happy to take you guys along.
So I'll tell you this, Corey. I woke up yesterday morning. I was at 1,390 subscribers, and I didn't do anything with my channel yesterday. I didn't stream. I didn't vlog. I didn't do anything. Literally nothing. But when I went to bed, I checked it again just to see if maybe one or two had straggled in. I went up 30 subscribers yesterday, and I don't know why.
Wow, that's amazing. That's crazy overnight growth. I've never seen that. It's one of the first things I do when I wake up in the morning is go to the app and see if we grew overnight. Usually it's like 2 or 3, but not like that.
So, I just went up 30 throughout the day yesterday. I'm just like, why did that happen?
Kilimanjaro Safari beats Japan, by the way.
I was like, did Tanya promote me during her stream yesterday? That was the only thing I could think of.
Maybe on the rewatch, people were watching and they went over and subscribed.
I don't know. But anyway, that did push me past 1,400. So, yeah.
Ooh, we've got Carousel of Progress versus Pirates of the Caribbean. For me, it's Carousel. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know. Where would you guys rather sleep? Sandy says Corey fixes contests. I see you, Sandy. I see you.
Carousel of Progress.
Tanya hit 1 million views. So when Tanya hit 1 million views, it made me think, how many views do we have? So
I know she does, Jordan.
I went back and we had 182,000, I believe. That's so different from 1 million. But there's a difference. She's been live streaming a lot longer than us, so there's your difference.
Oh my gosh, she said she's coming up on 2 years.
Yeah, so there's your difference. Besides her awesome personality. We are celebrating 400 uploads, though, which Pete McDevitt's going to actually mention us tonight on his channel.
Oh, so here, I'll also tell you this, Corey. So today I actually renewed my annual pass.
Oh, today was the actual day?
Yeah, I actually renewed my annual pass today. So I was just remarking what happened with this year's pass, my second year as a pass holder. And so when I renewed my annual pass to start my second year, the channel was at like 200 subscribers, and now I renew at like 1,421 for my third year. I'm just like, that is crazy amount of growth in 1 year.
It's amazing.
And just and I was just remarking to my mods, I'm just like, all the memories that I've made in the past year, all the friends I've made, including y'all, it was just an amazing year at Disney. And I can't wait to see what this year's pass will bring me.
It really was. And I just had a feeling that we would.
Speak of the devil.
There's our girl. What's up, Tanya?
Tanya!
Disney lady. Tanya, do you like my new background? Am I looking professional now? Tanya, I have to tell you, this is no joke. Just before I was going live, I fell. I took the computer, the camera, everything with me. My neck was a little sore to start, but I feel much better now. But I told you I was due to fall, and I fell. So there.
I like how she says, I'm always listening.
She goes, I'm always listening, and I'm always talking.
I'm watching what you was Wazowski. Always watching.
She heard me say that she had an awesome personality. We were talking about growth there for a second of our channels. She's funny. I know. I fell on my side. The family didn't even care. Tammy says it happens all the time.
Pirates won too, by the way.
Oh, Pirates won. So, Tanya, tonight's subject is real unique. It is, where would you rather sleep in Disney? And if so, where exactly in Disney would you like to sleep with each category? And you can't pick a resort.
So what are we up to? Are we up to? We're up to this.
Tanya. Hey, Tanya.
Mickey. Oh my gosh, we're actually down to the last 3 votes here on this
We're
bracket.
down to the semifinals. This is coming to the end, guys. We've got Kilimanjaro Safari versus Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates.
Yeah, pirates for me. Pirates for me.
Yo ho,
And I
yo
would sleep
ho.
in the area where
Pirates like
Red is, near all the boys.
You got me hard. Yo ho.
Yes.
Tanya, I want to say it was good, so good to see you at the Springs the other night. I hadn't seen you in like a month, and it was just so nice to see you Tuesday night.
Oh, her kids and her just left Epcot. All three of them. Well, that is something.
Oh, cool.
That crazy. How was it? Yeah, Tanya couldn't find her phone last night too. I was calling it while she was live.
Yeah, you were telling me about that when I video called you last night.
Yeah. So we're counting those up. I think Pirates wins this one here. There's so many places to choose. There's so many places. That might be one of the actual rides where you could have the most choices of places to sleep. You pick the pigs. You could sleep where everything's burning. You could sleep anywhere near Jack is, the Gold Room. I don't think I'd sleep in the cells though.
No, see, where Corey would actually sleep is on the boat with the skeleton still steering the wheel.
Oh, that is my favorite. One of my favorite parts of Pirates of the Caribbean is the skeleton steering the wheel. I love that. And as a matter of fact, he's on the Magic Band, which is why I got it. Pirates wins. Pirates is going to the finals, guys. Who else is going to meet Pirates? Is it going to be? Oh, no. Look at this.
You skipped boats.
Oh, look at that. We've got to make the matchup first. Showcase Mexico, World Showcase Mexico, and now.
Oh, no. This is a tough one.
Where would you sleep?
Oh, my gosh. They're both so relaxing in atmosphere.
Timmy Ray, welcome in. Welcome in, Timmy Ray. I swear there's a little bug bite in my head because it's itchy.
I swear that
those are coming in heavily for Navi River Journey, and I would sleep near the Shaman if I did.
Oh my god, they both have such a relaxing atmosphere. I can't really choose.
They really do. Yeah, and if I did Mexico, I would sleep, but it's technically 3 Caballeros, so I'd probably sleep in the restaurant by the rail so you could see the pyramid. That's where I would sleep.
Oh my gosh. I can't vote one way or another on this. It's an impossible choice.
You're gonna make me vote against my boat ride. Sorry, Donald.
3 Caballeros.
Got a lot of twos in there, so it's looking like looking like Navi River Journey is going to go ahead.
Oh my gosh!
Wow, Navi River Journey wins.
You know, I was just about to say I think I still have to stick with Mexico. I just love that nighttime on the street scene too much.
Well, that was the last remaining World Showcase country, and here's who will go up against Navi River Journey to see who goes to the finals outside of Flight of Passage versus Haunted Mansion. Oh, Timmy Ray, I know. I'm so sorry you didn't meet us either. Things are just so tough. I don't think we were in the same park. I think you were at Hollywood, maybe. It's just so hard. Oh, and before Tanya came in, we just started to talk about how great, despite the parks closing down a little bit, how we both had great growth. We all had great growth in our channels, and we still just had great times at Disney. Just think about how we're doing Disney right now and how Disney was. We just
my gosh, it is such a different.
We had a run of the parks, right? I mean, we knew every Saturday night we were all going to come together as friends and family. We just knew it.
Yeah, that was our tradition. Every Saturday night, close down Magic Kingdom and go over to
Gasparillas.
Gasparillas.
That day is gonna come again, and it's like, man, when it comes, it's gonna feel so good.
Yeah, that
because
the
we're
day that
alive.
comes, the day that comes is the day we no longer need park passes. That's when that day comes again.
Yes, it does. I mean, you think about it when, what was I gonna say? We have not all. Well, I guess we've all been together at Disney Springs a couple times, but we have not all been together in a park
Okay, so
since closing.
when was the last time you saw Gen A?
I ran into Jen A at Epcot a few weeks ago, and
Okay.
she hung out with us a little bit. She was entertaining a friend, so they went off to do their own thing, but we met up with her a little bit, and then at the end of the night, we met up with her and hung out a little bit. That's when Tanya mysteriously appeared at Epcot.
I remember that.
I don't know how she did
Yeah,
that. Because I swear she was at another park. Maybe she wasn't.
I really don't remember the last time all our core group was together. You
In
know,
the park,
y'all
in the
living
park.
in Diz, me, Tom, Tanya, Robin, and Jen A. I can't remember when we were last all together.
Well, when Magic Kingdom closed down that night, it was you, Tanya, Robin, us, Jen A. Not Tom, though.
Tom was off doing his own thing, vlogging.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy because Tom, yeah, man, where was Tom? Epcot or something? Everybody
he was
at Magic Kingdom.
Where was he?
World.
He was. Yeah, I think he was at Epcot. He was going to try and come over, but he just never made it. He went to a Top of the World Lounge and just never made it actually into the park.
Everybody was in the Magic Kingdom hub that night. Corey Meets World, Resort TV1, Earson Emporium, Adam the Woo. Just everybody was there.
Oh my gosh, the amount of people on Main Street that night was crazy.
So emotional.
Especially,
I can't even go back and watch that stream for one simple fact that Jillian had the stream and she was crying so much she couldn't talk, and she was making the entire chat cry.
oh really? Because she took over my stream earlier that day.
Yes, but when like it was coming to be like reality and Happily Ever After ended and all that stuff. Hey, as a matter of fact, that's the last time we saw Happily Ever After. So it's going to be it was an emotional end to Happily Ever After. It'll be an emotional beginning again. I hope I'm there night one.
Oh my gosh. One way or another, I'm going to be there the night Happily Ever After comes back. One way or another.
Timmy Ray the King says, I was around the kids ride like Dumbo, and I went to car show and Mickey Mouse train ride. Oh, yeah. I remember you talking to us in the chat. Epcot Forever says, the night was the first time I ever watched Resort TV 1, which led me to Tanya, which led me to both of you.
Well, I'm glad you did that, Jordan.
We're really glad you did that, and so glad to know you now, Jordan.
Yep, absolutely. But it's still crazy to me. We haven't. That's still crazy to me. We haven't seen Happily Ever After since March 15th.
Yep.
And today is August 20th.
You know what I do in my clinic? So my supervisor is hard of hearing. So if I'm feeling in a Disney mood, I control the music through Bluetooth on my phone. So I'll just put Happily Ever After, the show, on repeat about 5 times in the afternoon. It is such a great community. We're waiting on a ruling between Navi River Journey and Haunted Mansion. 6-8. River wins. All right, let's see. You're going to make us all cry. I miss the park, says Kim.
Yeah, Kim and Jonathan haven't been at the park since February.
Oh, boy. Navi River Journey beat Haunted Mansion. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Wait, what?
Let me look at that answer again. I think that's what I saw.
It did. Oh, my gosh.
Yep. Wow, that's an upset. That's an upset. That's why you play the game, guys. So, Navi River Journey has made it to the finals against Pirates of the Caribbean. It's 2 boat rides. How about that?
People like relaxing boat rides, I guess.
Hannah says it's a great community, and if when I make it back out there, I feel like I have a whole heap of people I know. And that's exactly the way it works, Hannah. We hang out and chat. We take you guys to the parks. We do a lot of stuff, but it might sound corny to some people, but we are family. We're all family. I feel like I take you guys to the park and I've got my family on my shoulder and we're like just showing you guys stuff.
So I'll put it to y'all this way. When I first started going to Disney with my annual pass, I was always going solo because, I didn't have any friends really. By the time we shut down the parks for, the virus, I could hardly go into the parks without running into someone I know and hanging out. Just the complete opposite.
Funny you put it that way because it's like before we ever lived here, you come down and you're just so bright-eyed and wowed by Disney and you're focused on your schedule and it's just larger than life. But when you come here and you move here, you can step back a little bit, enjoy things. It's still larger than life, but it's home. It's definitely home. And to feel like I can walk around Disney and just know that I might run into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that I know, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's what I thought of when you said that.
It's gotten to the point where even some cast members recognize me.
Yeah, we don't recall too many, but there have been a couple where we've said hello and they know who we are, and that's really cool.
So I've told the story. It's on my vlog. The time that I went to meet Daisy, and I told her I was going to go meet Donald next, and she wrote in the ride attendant asked Daisy if she wanted to write a note to Donald, and of course Daisy said yes, so I delivered the note.
Nice.
But this was 3 or 4 months after that. I was walking past the character attendant walking out. It was her, and she's like, "You're the one that we wrote the note to Donald for, wasn't it?" She's like, "Yep, that was me."
Navi River Journey upsets. I'm calling it an upset. Pirates of the Caribbean. Your champion tonight for Where to Sleep in Disney, Not Resorts, is Navi River Journey. How does the chat feel about that overall? Let us know what you think of the results as Navi River Journey wins. There's your winner. Winner. I was going to say winner chicken dinner, but I was trying to come up winner. What is it? Winner. Sartuli Canteen Rice Bowl dinner. There it is. The finals. Navi River Journey over Pirates. That's why we play the game. The journey is so much fun, guys, to get here. It was a lot of fun to get here tonight, guys, with our home stream. It took us 2 hours and 10 minutes to get there. And Apple says good results. Pirates and Haunted were my picks, Monica said. Park World says Navi is very peaceful. I'm good with this one. And Satuli Canteen is so yummy. It is. Props to Hannah and Monica for separating the chat. Yes, guys.
Oh, yeah.
The chat does not go as smoothly and as fun without your contributions tonight. So we really thank you for making the difference. We really, really appreciate it. Paul D says, bye, everyone. See you tomorrow. Let's throw in Pollyanna, our wonderful, wonderful sponsor for Living in Diz. Looking to plan a Disney or Universal destination vacation? Pollyanna Buff is an experienced Disney vacation planner with Teek's Magical Vacations. Tinks is an authorized Disney vacation planner, and Pollyanna provides concierge service at no additional fee. She works for you, fine-tuning all the details, making your Disney vacation one to remember. Pollyanna makes it her business to know everything possible and then some about Disney. So if it's your first Disney vacation or even your 20th, contact Pollyanna Buff for the best experience and service. So yeah, Hannah says, I'm stuck in my bed. 80-pound puppy is sleeping on my lap. You're not going anywhere. And Alfred, thank you so much for backing her up with the counting, because we always need that accuracy when times are close. And yeah, it was really fun, says Hannah Anderson. I thought this was going to be where to sleep in what resort. I know. So we tricked you. It was a twist. And Pollyanna says, just hooked up someone today with a last minute trip. Woo! Woohoo! I'd love it more if it was from us, but either way, Pollyanna, that is awesome. So glad that you're able to do that. Yeah, we need Tink's link in there. Let me see. Let me throw her link in there. Copy URL. Let's get that link in there for you guys. One of these days, maybe I'll get to say, get 10% off your trip with the code Living in Diz.
Ooh.
That would be so much fun to say. That would make me feel like we've arrived. There's the link, guys. Just go and check out Tink's website and see what you see there. Yes, good night, y'all. This was a great bracket, says Neil. Very thought-provoking. Had to use imagination tonight. Imagination! How about that? How about that?
Now I have to pull out the plush again.
How about that for imitation off the cuff? Imagination.
That actually wasn't too bad.
Can I be your sponsor from Alfred's Soup Restaurant? Yes, you can. Just send me a check, make it payable to PayPal, $50 a month, and you can be my sponsor for Alfred's Soup Restaurant. Let's do this, Alfred. Randy and
Shoot him
Kathy,
an email. Shoot him a business email.
yeah, shoot me a business email and we'll get down to business. Zoe Deep says, thank you so much. Yes, thank you all for joining us. Our schedule coming up on our channel tomorrow night, 7:30, we have a merch vlog. It's Friday merch, and Friday's merch brings us to Hollywood Studios, Mickey's of Hollywood, where the merch video takes an unexpected turn and focuses on something that we did not plan on. What else? What else? What else? We could send some extra pixie dust to our LID fam, says Pollyanna. Ooh, what would that be? Let me know. Let me know. What else? Saturday, we're excited to be live at Magic Kingdom. We worked really hard last Saturday at Magic Kingdom for you guys and us, trying to reach a goal. And we're going to be chill. We're going to just come along with us, enjoy the park, come and see us. We're going to try some snacks. We're going to go on all kinds of rides, shows, Hall of Presidents. We're going to mix in maybe Tom Sawyer Island. We're going to try to do some things that people don't normally do. And yeah, from there, watch my notifications for the next time we're home live. It will probably be Monday, but I got to figure out my schedule for the best night for that. It will be trivia this time, and we'll go from there. Blogs all. Aaron, let them know what's going on your channel.
First of all, is Aaron writing trivia questions for next week?
Yes, write some trivia questions, and you can join us.
The evil wheels have started turning. No, all right, so let's see. I only have really a couple things coming up right now. I don't have a stream this weekend. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a park pass into Disney this weekend. So my next park pass is actually Tuesday at Epcot. I'll be live streaming from Epcot. Come hang out with me. Probably going to be a 5 p.m. start time. I'm finishing up editing my vlog from Magic Kingdom last Friday, and that will be premiering Saturday. So that'll be fun. And the last thing in the immediate is tomorrow night, I am going to be a guest on the Spilling the Disney Tea podcast over on the Mickey Bunch channel. The stream starts at 6, but they're doing 15-minute increments for each creator because they're celebrating 1 year, bringing all the creators that have guested on. So my time slot is 7:15. If you want to come see me on Spilling the Disney Tea tomorrow night, I'll be on at 7:15 over on the Mickey Bunch.
Very nice. Lots of things going on. And also check out our friends at That Crazy Disney Lady. Tom Does Disney. Check them all out. We are a family on YouTube, and we are a family in real life. So yeah,
Yeah, this is our family. Tom, Tanya, Living in Diz, My Disney World Fix, Jen A. This is our family.
certainly is. My favorite people in Florida and most places on Earth. So definitely, Alfred. I will email you if you're serious. I will email you, my friend. I'll send you an email in a few minutes if you want to pursue any of those options. And yeah, so for now, guys, thank you so much for joining us. It means a lot to us. I really enjoyed sharing our new background. A lot of fun. And Mickey's just lounging with one foot like over the side right now. He's chilling. He's home. He's home. What I didn't show is look at that. Look who's behind me, Walt.
Walt, be still in my Disney fandom heart.
Yes. You're welcome, Apple. Let's try to say goodbye to everybody I can see here in chat. Good night, Epcot Forever. Apple, Monica, Alfred, Hannah. Thank you so much for counting along with Alfred. Hannah Anderson, Andy Aprisco, Diane, Super Disney fan. Well, it's like I can't read tonight. Super Disney fan, MJR, Zoe Deach. Let's see who else. David and SC. Kimberly Park World, regular Park World, Claudia Johnson, Pollyanna Buff, Randy and Kathy, Claudia Only, Wendy Montero, Paul D, Carla Melvin, and everyone else who joined us, Linda Hoffenmeyer. You guys all know who you are, and Neil. And also thanks to our Patreon members. You know who you are. We added new Patreon features, so check those out. Our Patreons are Joy Loner. It's Sarah J. It's Chase Ross. It's we had some changes, so I'm trying to make sure I remember them all. Elizabeth C. and Katie, and that may be it right now. Forgive me if I forgot tonight, guys. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining
He's
us.
still reeling from the fall. He can't remember.
Yeah, I fell tonight, so you got to give it up for that. You all have a great night. We will see you tomorrow night in the chat, 7:30 for our premiere of merch, and we'll see you on Saturday for the live stream at Magic Kingdom, 2 p.m.
See you real soon.